It's created quite the commuter chaos as a result of all of this, the cascading effect of this worker dying overnight after falling from an elevated part of the subway station to his death about 20 feet. And what you see behind me is the residual effects. People now lining up all the way down Lexington Avenue for the past 2 hours trying to get these subway shuttle buses that are taking them south down into Manhattan. And it's really created lots of crowding in these buses, people clamoring for any spot they can get on the bus because of the lack of 4, 5, and 6 service. You can see from some video we shot earlier just the frantic effort of these people to get inside of these buses to try and get where they're going. People are angry, they're upset. Granted, they have heard about these service changes that are going on, but they say the MTA is really not doing enough to get them where they're going. The MTA tells me they've only got about 15 shuttle buses now in service trying to bring people to other subway stations down south. They also are telling people to go to Lenox Avenue if you're trying to get to the Bronx, and go to the 2 and get up that way, because for the foreseeable future, the 4, 5, and 6 shut down at Lexington Avenue and 125th Street after this worker, a 23-year-old who's only been on the job for about 6 months, fell to his death overnight around 4:30 this morning after he was clearing debris from this station and somehow lost his footing and tumbled 20 feet down below. Workers say they heard a scream and then saw him laying down on the ground unresponsive. He was taken to an area hospital where he was pronounced dead. We expect to hear from the MTA president in a little bit about how they expect to recover from something like this, because it's really caused a detriment to service this morning. We talked to a few passengers that were very angry.
I came all the way from the Bronx. I walked all the way from the Bronx to get miscommunication. It's the communication that's the problem.
And what do you think about the MTA?
For today, it sucks.
Did you know about this before you came to work?
Oh, I did. I heard it on 1010 Winds.
Okay. Yeah. And did you prepare at all, or you couldn't really do much? You were already...
Ain't too much preparing you can really do.
And you see all these people who just continue to line up down Lexington Avenue this morning, hoping that a shuttle bus comes and brings them to where they're going. Kids are going to school, people are having to go to work, people are screaming, they're angry and upset, as you might imagine, because they just believe more buses need to be brought here as a result, and traffic in this whole area is a mess as well. It took us quite a while to get here from the Bronx, so if you're driving, you're walking, taking the bus or subway, certainly leave now, because it's going to take you a while to get where you're going.